I have a song for you.
Abundance flows to me when I get out of my own way. Life is so easy when I focus on what is great. I am worthy of reciprocated energy. I am worthy of a love that loves as deep as me. I am worthy of aligning with my higher self. I am worthy of desiring miracles and health. Manifesting magic, manifesting magic.
All righty. Well, good morning. Isn't that a great fun way to wake up and say hello? That's Samantha Leah. I love some of her stuff. I love it all. But that's called Manifesting Magic. So good morning. Welcome to day 7 on this 30-day exploration journey of what it is to master your own energy and what the heck does that mean, and where are you doing that, where are you not doing that, where could you be doing that, and an invitation for more work with me in the Phenomenal Woman community, which is half price. And then I have a 6-week course that's coming up that I'll be introducing you to. Otherwise, keep showing up for this as well. I don't know, it's called Mastering Your Own Energy for 6 weeks. But right now, continue to enjoy these little snippets. So, my question for today, when it comes to mastering your own energy, is what do you do with other people's opinions? Okay, what do you do with other people's opinions? And the reason, and these lives that I'm doing right now are really based on every moment that I show up live here is something that's like literally going on in my life to show you how you can be, how I from here to where I am today, to manifesting the magic, the miracles, and this beautiful life that I have today. And I don't say that, well, I just say that because that's the truth. So I'm here to show you, teach you how to do that. So what do you do with other people's opinions, especially because the holidays? It's a great time to start practicing this. I had somebody who does care about me and who's very professional as a coach, did have a point of view, an opinion that I'm giving too much away. So everything that is. Alrighty. So everything that is. So if I was coaching and facilitating with you in the Phenomenal Woman or in the upcoming thing, is we would go into a deeper clearing of that, because there's processes, there's things that I do and teach you. But what happens even when I ask that question is this energy comes up. Like even when I said it, it kind of stopped me. So it's like anywhere that you feel stuck, it's energy. So even when I said that right now, because I was trying to make it make sense, like coming from somebody who cares, she's a business professional woman. I aspire to, have a successful business like her. And then for her to have her loving, loving point of view that I give away too much. So I had to do my own processing with that. I can still hear it kind of hit me a little funny because I have mastered my own energy. And it's a continuous thing, because even if you have all your tools, I mean, I've been at this work for how many years now, things like that will just kind of like, it's like, and then you question yourself. And then if you don't have the tools, you're like, oh, then I must be doing something wrong. And then we go completely out of our own awareness. I choose in my life right now to give this 30 days away because it creates something for me. So wherever you are in your business, your life, your living, and all of that good stuff, if you are choosing for you because it creates something for you, it doesn't matter. So even when I coach strategy with women with their businesses, a lot of it's not from this linear place, like do this, do that to get that. I have to include what creates fun and joy and excitement. Maybe for her, showing up for 30 days is something that she would not choose to do. So she had a point of view and opinion that I was giving too much away. I love to show up. So if I can bring consciousness, awareness, something to somebody's world, then that's what I'm here to do. And if you choose to work with me in other avenues, I'm here for that too. So what do you do when someone has their opinion, their thought, their feeling? And a lot of times, especially when it comes to family, people do it from a loving place. Well, I guess it's half and half. But remember, your points of view become your reality. So that's what happens when I say 98% of your thoughts, your feelings, and your emotions do not belong to you. So she gave me her point of view. I sucked it into my world. And I have enough tools and processes to go, wait a minute, that made my body feel a little uncomfortable. It did ping me a little bit, but it's like, if you don't know how to not take that in and then all of a sudden be warped in doubt, unclarity. People come to me all the time. I need clarity. I have doubt. You don't have clarity, and you have doubt because you are trying to process everybody else's thoughts, feelings, and emotions. You don't have you. So thoughts, feelings, emotions that comes into me today, that came in. It's like, no, I don't have to put boundaries up because I don't do boundaries, because boundaries, remember, talks about yesterday, is like everything that you refuse to receive means you're also cutting off from receiving everything, money. Okay. So I don't do a boundary. I do another tool. And it's like an energetic mastering your own energy of like, okay, I receive it all, but I know what works for me. I know what works for me. And so her thought, her feelings and emotions, I didn't process them. I didn't take them in. I didn't own them. I didn't try to process them out. I didn't try to figure it out. And in this reality, we're always trying to figure out if you're right or wrong. And if you're following me and you like my stuff, you are probably one of those people that has a tendency to always go to, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? It's like innately, interestingly built into us. Okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There's absolutely nothing. You're magical, and you have abilities and you have awareness beyond. You just don't know what to do with it if you don't have enough tools, different energetic tools. So with that, I was able to just like, okay, cool, those aren't mine, just move that away. And then like, what's true for me? What's true for me right now is to show up and share. Because when you show up for you, it's like, I'm a body worker as well. I do body work for clients who also want to do transformational work, even to build a business. We do it through the body or that kind of stuff. Is that so hold on, one thing. So just some energy just came in. Give me a second, because I lost my train of thought. So what was that? Oh, some type of processing. That was interesting. Okay, so sometimes processing, hold on. An energy just came into my world and just literally knocked me off. That's how energy works right there. I don't lose my train of thought unless an energy comes into my world and it's like, whoop, not supposed to say that, whoop, lack of clarity, whoop, doubt. So everything that is, I'm going to clear that and try and remember where I was. I just think I'm probably bringing up, I'm not thinking, I know. So 98% of your thoughts, feelings, and emotions do not belong to you. So if that's what it is, do you know how to choose what is true and real for you? And that's where the work begins. Okay. And sorry about that. Like lost my train of thought there for a minute. I don't do that very often, but something came in. I wrote on a sticky note this morning when I was listening to, because I'm doing a call that I listen to at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then I do this call with you, and then my Phenomenal Woman community, which I invite you to come 15 minutes a day to just find it anytime during the day or go live. And then we have a group call to have major transformation after this. But are you willing to work with yourself? That was my sticky note. Are you willing to work with yourself? Are you willing to work? So if 98% of our thoughts, feelings, and emotions aren't ours, we have to be willing to find out what is true for us, master your own energy, find you, create you. And the way that we do that, it's asking questions. It's diving deeper. It's not doing it alone. It's hard to figure out who you be, mastering your own energy when you're leaking everywhere. So anywhere that you're leaking, like I could have leaked to her, like my energy could have like leaked all over, like she was right and I'm wrong. It's like, no, that's what it was, the right and wrong. And that's what it was. In this reality, we're either right or wrong. And there is no wrong. There is no right. Consciousness is. Everything exists. We're existing together. Our energy, even right now, is a connection together so that we are creating something greater. I love that. How does it get any better than that? So as we wrap up here, because I know I went really long yesterday if you hung in there with me, and I talked about how I lost $70,000. Woo, woo. And that was all about being unwilling to receive. And even if it was from the past, that catches up to you because there's a backlog of energy and you're like, oh, that just showed up today. So I have a couple favors. Please keep saying replay, share your golden nuggets, because we are a contribution as a group here right now. You showing up creates something. And the more it creates contribution to each other. Contribution is actually about receiving from the universe, receiving. It's not always about giving. Wow, my hands are busy today, aren't they? So, and then the last thing, I want to say woo-hoo to the group. We just hit 501 women in my tools page, tools to reset your mindset, consciousness with Lene. And this page started when I first started coaching. It was like 3.5 years ago, and it was called Tools for Awareness. No, Jewels and Tools for Awareness. And so it's had a couple different names, but you only get into this group if you ask to be in it or if I've invited you. So I am, it's a very exclusive group, and I do know all of you. I mean, I may not know you, but I know of you, you know of me. So yay for the 501 people, women. There's got to be some in here that I am changing your thoughts, your feeling of changing. I am inviting you to change in your consciousness, in your awareness, and to master your own energy. So, all righty. Well, what grand and glorious adventures can you have today? And everything that doesn't allow you to be greater than you were yesterday, would you please clear that and keep choosing? All righty. Thanks for showing up for day 7. Okay.